Welcome back, my friends. Now I'm going to teach you how to control Zoom class. So there are many features available. Settings. So let me teach you here first. Settings. So now you log in first via website zoom.us. Then you will see this one, uh, the page. Now you go to here settings. Okay, from here the settings like here like host video. So to enable and disable, you can also do it from here manually. For participants video also, you can do it from here. Okay, and also it will pop up. And next, the audio and some the join before, whether it's enable or disable, is the options there are available. Okay, then next also you will see here so many options. You just go through it. Require a password when schedule a meeting means if somebody want to join a meeting, then without a password it's not possible unless we'll give the direct link. Okay, and the next is like uh, for the password for the personal meeting ID also. And next the important like this one, so mute participants upon entry. So when you click this one means by default you don't need to do anything. So while creating a schedule, it will by default it will mute automatically. So upcoming meeting reminder. Okay, so you can also enable or disable. And the chat option, so you can do also disable, later on you can also enable. Okay, the private chat, if you want to allow to children, then you can also enable. And auto saving the chats, whatever the text exchanging each other, it will save automatically. So file transferring, if you disable here means you can't transfer a file while you are conducting a meeting. Feedback zoom, okay, display. And the next the important is this one, screen sharing, because this is important for hosts, because without sharing a screen, how you are going to show to children, right? So screen sharing is important. And but who can share, this is important, most important. Only hosts can share means the student they can't share their screen to anybody. If you tick here means all participants they can share, but if you choose here means only hosts can share. Then don't forget to save afterward. So click here save. Okay, you need to save. Now the remote controls, you can also do this one. And another is like once you remove the participants from the meeting, okay, suppose you have already kicked out one student because of his or her attitude, but if he or she wants to rejoin again, if you enable this means so they can rejoin again. Otherwise better this option is a disable, so that once you kick out means for that meeting no one can join without the prior this kind of the options. And allow participants to rename themselves. So tell them to change their name before joining. Okay, so afterward they if you enable this means they can change rename. If you disable means they can rename. And next the another the important parts are the features like here the below you can see here waiting room. Okay, so waiting room is also should enable. And next when attendees join a meeting host, so this is an email notification. Actually those are not really necessary. And next for the annotation and whiteboard also, see, if you want to use annotation you can enable this one. If you want to use a whiteboard also you can. If this one disable means it will not display while you are sharing your screen, and annotation will not display. Whiteboard will, you can't use that one. So make sure it's both are enabled, but it's up to you whether you are allowing children to draw on the whiteboard or not. So you can control, the host can control everything. So this is the settings. Okay, so before creating a schedule a new meeting, make sure you go here settings first and change the options.